Where is she?
Well, she said, I know he's not cheating because he preaches so much about cheating being wrong.
Oh, that's giving overcompensating.
You know the drama is never ending. Don't let it get the best of you.
Hello there.
We went different angles there. I was going with a shh.
Oh, you're going ASMR.
Let's try that again. God, my
How
phone does not stop ringing
rude
these days. As you'd think I was a mum with 4 kids, honestly, the phone never stops.
I'm unreachable.
You are.
No
well,
one
you just don't
tries-
answer the phone.
Yes, so no one tries to contact
So everyone's
me.
given up.
Only the
And then they
people-
contact me.
Yeah.
That's what happened. I'm basically Cinzia's PA.
Well, I don't like answering the phone. It's like, actually, I like,
Well, I've actually got a really good tip for you.
'Cause I just
I've got a really good tip. This is going to change your life.
is it actually?
Really. So I also don't enjoy answering the phone when it's an unknown number. And if it's an
Never.
unknown number, sometimes I will answer it because then I've been like, God, it's a good job I answered that. So you can answer the phone and you can go, hello, and then see what they've got to say.
Yes.
And then
yes.
you can say, okay, I'm actually just her assistant, but I can pass along the message.
Okay.
Just say you're an assistant.
Or I could just hang up.
Or you could just hang up, yeah. But if it's like, hi, is that Cinzia speaking? You can say, no, but I can pass along a message. And then you can see what they've got to say.
It's almost like at home when I'd answer the landline.
Yeah,
Is your mum there? No, but I can pass along a message.
exactly.
Yes.
That's it is. So it's like,
Yes.
obviously, if it's someone you know that you're ignoring, that's not going to work.
Yeah,
But if
yes.
it's an unknown number or you're just like, what is
Yes,
that?
yes.
You could just, first of all, option 2 is you answer it, say nothing, wait for them to speak first. And then you can see who it is. And then you can just say, oh, it's her assistant, but I can pass along the message.
Absolutely, I understand.
And
I
then you're
would
not
just-
being trapped on the phone by someone who maybe you're trying to, I don't know.
I would just rather them put it in writing,
yeah.
send it in an email,
Send it in an email.
so that I can open it at my own leisure
Yeah.
when I'm ready to
consume
said information.
Yeah.
Not on, 1:10 on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But just remember that for future.
thank you.
It's her assistant. I can
Well,
pass along
I
a
did
message.
actually answer the phone last week to something that was important. I thought, I bet you that's that guy. And it was. And then I did
Yeah, so
actually sort it
sometimes
out.
you do actually need to answer it. But
Yes.
that's just, and that's for anyone out there, you know?
Absolutely.
Oh, it's their
Thank you for
assistant, but I
those
can pass
tips.
along a message.
Thank you for those tips.
Who's going to
today.
second guess that? Not me.
Of course. I'm actually her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, no one's going
I'm
to
actually
guess.
just her friends. Or as the Gen Z, yeah, I'm actually just her friends.
Different hand movements for the audio
Yeah.
listeners, that was.
It's not, we spoke about that before. Also, I've got no nails on today. It feels honestly great.
Cinzia's got tiny hands.
It's like they feel so small. It feels like I've lost like a whole inch off my hand, off my
Yeah.
being.
It's
Like they feel smaller.
Looking at your hands with short nails
Yeah.
is making me see you as like an 18-year-old.
Really?
Yeah.
It's giving you your
It's giving youth. It's giving black nails, short black nails, YSL
Yeah.
black opium,
Well,
Brandy Melville crop top, Urban Outfitters
I almost
skirt,
thought I'll get black.
wedges,
I almost got black.
shots of gin.
Shit, that's disgusting.
Let's go.
Yeah, I almost got black.
Yes, it's like
Because I was literally like, well, but
why
then I
not?
thought this is Ferrari red by DND. Is it DND?
Yes, Ferrari red.
Ferrari
nice.
red. That is the best red.
Lightning McQueen red.
Yeah, because I've had this red before.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Ferrari red.
So welcome back. Happy Wednesday.
Welcome back to the GC.
How's everyone feeling?
I know this is not the GC. Sorry.
Oh my God, no, we're not
Welcome
in Patreon
back
mode
to
yet. Girls' bathroom.
TGB. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
GC is our group chat lingo. S&C,
In the
TGB,
GC.
HQ in the GC.
In the TCB.
But if you're not in Patreon, that won't mean nothing to you.
I'm wearing a Miami football top representing Messi today.
Yeah, we're in different. I'm in a full tracksuit.
Oh no, we're giving sports though today.
Yeah, we're giving athleisure wear.
because I've got trainers on. I was going to get my toes out, but I thought I'll put a trainer on, match the vibes.
Yeah, well, it was a bit great. Well, I mean, we actually
getting cold.
both logged last night that it was dark earlier, didn't we?
8:45, pitch black.
We said, "Are you seeing this out right now out the window?"
8:45.
So
Pitch black, 8:45. Can't believe it. God, it is night. It is. But I'm getting excited.
I love autumn.
I'm getting excited for Christmas. I've seen all the new Christmas jelly cats that are coming out.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
We do love autumn.
Gingerbread. They've got loads of different new avocados with earmuffs on.
I wanted to find the gingerbread last year, never quite got my hands
Well,
on
they've
it.
got a little cookie gingerbread net this year. Not and they've still got a big house. They've got a little penguin who's on a snowboard.
Oh, that's cute.
Just like,
that's really sweet.
can't wait to add to the collection. You know who I can bring out in autumn? Mr.
Pumpkin. Oh, we've missed him.
I can put him
He's
back
being shoved at the back
on
of the
the
cupboard.
sofa.
Get him
Yeah,
back on
'cause
display. He deserves it.
He's not appropriate all year
No, he's not.
round.
He's
but
appropriate
he'll
soon.
be come end of August. I can pop him out.
Well, when when you're hearing this, I think.
Oh
it's
shit!
Probably,
Well, yeah, he's definitely
When's this
out
coming out,
then.
Lucy?
Absolutely, Mr.
He should be out by now,
Pumpkin.
even.
He's out. Absolutely.
Let's do this. Well,
Brilliant.
happy Wednesday, everybody.
Yes.
It
Woo,
is
woo,
Girl
woo.
Talk, and I'm excited to hear this one.
Me
Question
too.
of the week.
I feel
is-
like-
this says a lot about you as a person.
But also from the boyfriend's or your partner's perspective, I think some of these things could be quite shocking when you're getting to know someone for the first time.
Yes.
And like before you've met their friends and then you see the name of their group chat.
Absolutely.
Top 10 shaggers, you know, of Essex. I don't know.
Essex
Or,
best, Essex finest.
you know, pussy destroyers. You know, they just think they're hilarious.
Well, we have asked you guys, first of all, what's your girls' group chat called?
Yeah,
and then
yes.
we've asked, whilst you're here, you may as well tell us what the man's group chat is called also. But
Yes.
let's start with the girlies.
Yes.
Chint's going first. What are our group chats
We've
called?
got, what has Summer just changed ours
We
to?
technically
to something a bit
That's
strange.
a bit. I don't know why she changed it to that.
I don't know what it means, but what is it?
It used to be our locations.
Yes.
Which we won't disclose exactly because they're quite specific. But for
Yeah.
example, it was.
It's because me and Summer used to live in the same complex.
We all used to live in the same complex.
Yes.
And then I left. And then she's now, the name has changed over time. It's changed. It
Yes.
used to be, you know, XXX's finest or XXX residence.
Oh
or
yes,
XXX
residence, the finest
something.
of the residents. Absolutely.
And then it's evolved over time. Right now it's called All Right Wayne.
I don't understand it. All right, Wayne.
When she changed it, I was
I do
confused.
think it's a Wayne Lineker reference. I think.
All right, Wayne.
All right, Wayne. I think that's what it is. But we've not, as a three, like
Decided that.
Decided that was
That was a
Summer's
solo
decision.
decision.
But I do think it's a Wayne Lineker reference to
Yes.
his raspy voice.
We also have a group chat called Circle of Trust.
The Circle of Trust, absolutely.
We also have a group chat called The Triple Threats.
The Triple Threats. Who's in the Triple Threats?
Me, you, Grace.
There we
The
go.
Triple
'Cause we are the
Threats.
Triple Threats.
We also have a group chat. I've got some random group chats. I've got a group chat called Fucking Fun, Funny and Fit.
There we go. Love
That's
that.
a trio. We've got a
this-
group chat called Kloss.
Yes. Absolutely, Klaus.
That's an initials
We've
thing.
got the sisters group chat, which
We've
is
got
me,
sisters.
Lydia and Sophia. Mariana does get upset that she's not part of the sisters group chat because she feels like technically she's a sister.
Oh, of course she is.
But it's not appropriate for her to.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, she's mentioned it once or twice.
Not
a
we've
problem.
I've got a group chat called Dinner,
Nice dinner.
which was
Yeah.
created
for a dinner.
a couple years ago. It's just 3 people. A couple
Yeah.
years ago randomly, but it's stuck.
Yeah,
and the name's not
absolutely.
being changed.
Absolutely.
So that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, and one of my favorite group chats is called The Plot,
Oh, there we go.
which was created for a very specific
Love
purpose.
that.
I actually created that
Lovely.
myself because I had stuff to share.
It's conniving, but it's getting business done.
Yeah, and our emoji, our little icon for that is the burn book.
Of course.
So that's a precious
Love
place.
that.
But
I'm thinking we're going to have a lot
I
of
think
creative
that's about
stuff.
all that
today.
we've got chat wise.
Yeah. We're gonna have some really creative stuff. I think,
We've got
from
a
you
lot
folk.
we've got a lot of, you know, SC, but they're the boring ones.
They're the boring
you know.
ones.
So those are our group chat names. Let's see what your
Okay.
guys are called. Fanny Flutters.
Of course. Oh, love that.
Love that. Might have to steal that.
Oh, I remember at school some of the girls they coined their group the Clits.
The clits, they did, didn't they? It's like
The clits.
the click. The clits.
It's actually got a
it's got a
with the
ring to
clits.
it with a clip.
yeah with the clits we're in the click. Say that click. That's a tongue
Click,
twister.
click.
We're in the click.
Click. Slag Central.
Slang Central. Love that. Yeah, I love that.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh,
love
that. We should steal that. Love that.
Uni friends with vaginas.
Perfect.
Brackets. We were a mixed friendship groups. That's how we distinguish.
Distinguished.
Love
Love
that. Hot cross Huns.
Love that.
Genius. Sluts gone nuts. Love that. Number 1 baddies. Love
Lovely.
that.
Classic to the point.
The Blonde Squad. Love
Blonde
that.
Squad.
Soup of the Day.
Soup of the Day.
Love that.
Classic.
Love
Pea
that.
and mint.
The Ho Ho Ho's.
Love
Love that. Spice Girls. Oh, I love
Classic.
this one.
Yeah.
This is a Friends fan chat. The ones where we
Clever.
Very
love
clever,
that.
intelligent ladies. Besties forever.
Love.
Cute. The Real Housewives of Belfast.
There
we go.
Real Housewives of Belfast.
Vaginas.
Slap.
Triple threats.
To
Another
the
one
point.
of us.
Yeah, triple threats. I love the vaginas one. To the point.
Pilates and wine.
Lovely.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Bonkers brunches. SATC Sex and the City.
Nice.
Divorced, beheaded, died.
Wow.
Love.
Divorced, beheaded, survived.
Senor Eaters. Like senoritas, but senor
Cool.
eaters. Barista babes. We met working in Costa. Love that.
Slay
Spargo.
Costa.
After a restaurant rearranged to go to, we never changed it.
Slow.
The Band.
The band.
Love
wow.
that. Scenes on Toast.
Scenes on
Pussy Lips.
classic.
Three Musketeers. The Whorehouse. Nice. Somewhat single ladies. I like that.
I like the whole house.
Jude Bellingham slags.
There we go.
All right, girls.
Jude.
Three wise men. Oh, I like this. Tea, shade, and facts. Love that. Bowels and babes. 3 out of 4 of us have chronic bowel issues. Wholesome whores. Love that, you guys. Oh my God. Someone said ours is called the girls' bathroom.
Oh, that's sweet.
The boys.
Okay.
Oh, like the
Love it.
lads,
With
but
the
it's the girls' group chat. Love that. Naughty trio.
Nice.
Yorkshire Puss. She's put, none of us are from Yorkshire, by the way. Live,
We've
laugh,
got that
love.
Yorkshire puss.
What's up, love?
Love
that.
that's it.
Coochie.
Coochie.
Thriving and surviving.
Love that. Sometimes
The
that's the
bitchy
motto.
brunettes.
The
Love
bitchy
that.
brunettes. Classic.
The McBitches.
I like that one. So far, my favourites are hot cross hose.
Flatties and a fatty.
Badonkadonk.
I love hot cross hose.
Hot cross hose is like
I love
the
that.
Jude Bellingham slags.
Love that. Forbidden fruit.
Love.
Pussy poppers. Love
Pussy
that. The
poppers.
Pussycat Dolls. Love
Nice.
it. Go piss girls.
Go
Love.
piss
Toe
girls.
suckers. Stop and spill the tea.
Nice.
Chamber of Secrets.
Love that.
Wine whores. Boys are us. Love
Boys
that.
are us. With a hot cross
Oh,
hose.
we've got best teas.
besties. Love.
Scissor Sisters.
Love Sister Sisters.
Sladies.
Sladies.
Love that. That's so fetch.
That's so
we are all
fetch.
cabin crew, so our group chat is called Mile High Club.
Love that.
Subway sluts. Love that.
Subway
The Stunners. Hell
Gorgeous
yeah.
to the point. Mhm.
Jack Grealish fan club.
There we go.
There we
Love
go.
it. We've got Jew, we've got Jan.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Love that to the point. It's to the
Love.
point.
Cheetah Girls.
Love.
Summer Bianca. All right, Wayne. Yeah, you freak.
Nice. Okay.
3 spicy margaritas.
Love that.
Yappers. The Yappers. Love that.
The yappers.
Hey, Fatty. We've got here Demure. AAA batteries. Fatianas.
Fatianos.
Brats.
Love.
Trauma bonding on tour.
Slow.
Love that.
Yeah, slow.
Bon apple tits. This
Love.
is the gift that
It
keeps on
going.
giving.
It's not ending.
No.
I mean, still hot cross hose. It's got a
Hot
place
cross
in my
hose,
heart.
and might have. We're gonna have to steal that. We're gonna have to rename something hot cross hose.
We're gonna have to
Friends without benefits.
Slay.
Coochie sisters.
just pussy lips.
Another hot cross huns.
Yeah.
The ferals. Summer sluts.
Summer slut. Yeah, love that.
Love
And then
that.
it could be winter sluts, autumn sluts. You
Yeah.
know, spring sluts.
Yeah, spring sluts has got a ring to it.
Yeah,
That's for
it
sure.
does.
Honestly, I'm still going back to the clit.
The click, the click, click.
Yeah.
I think the click, click is really strong.
Okay.
So
Princess
now
Jasmine's.
I'm
Slay.
concerned as to what these boys' group chats are going to be named.
Is it time to move over?
I think we're going to have some
And also, last one
absurdities.
we've got Army of Skanks.
For the Army
Oh,
of
this is a
Skanks.
clever one.
Just send it in an Army of Skanks.
This girls' group's chat's called Take Your Pill.
Love
Reminds
Oh my
me every day when we speak in
God.
the group chat.
That yeah,
That
it's
is
literally
clever.
constant. Take your pill, 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 take your pill. It's
constant reminder all
When I
day.
was on the pill, that was the bane of my life. Taking
Remembering.
that pill that made me fucking nauseous.
Favorite ones: Slag Central, Hot Cross
Slag
Huns,
Central.
Sluts Gone Nuts.
Sluts Gone
Love that.
Nuts.
Soup of the Day. Love
Yeah,
that one.
love that.
The Ho Ho Ho's. Yeah.
Love.
Okay. Right. So that's our vibe.
Okay.
Now let's see
Oh God, I'm actually
what
nervous.
Oh God.
no, I'm scared. Seriously, it's just going to be atrocities. Because it's like, this is your new boyfriend, right? You've gone on his phone for the first time and you're seeing this kind of atrocity. Now you're getting scared. Take it away.
First one. The C word,
Oh.
flaps. Boats and blowjobs.
Meanwhile, he works in Sainsbury's.
Come dine with me. Penis.
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 And this is all men in
The
a group chat.
jury. That's quite a
The
good
jury,
one, actually.
okay.
I quite like that. Top G's.
Oh, ew, we don't like
The
Top G.
legends.
We don't like that. The legends.
Back of the bus. Oh, cool boys. Kissing
the
practice.
What was that?
Kissing practice. Tiago's testicles.
Okay.
Sausage fest. The Mad Dogs. Legends. Cum Club. Sexy orangutans.
Okay.
McShaggers.
Okay,
Biza.
What?
Biza.
Biza, what does that mean?
Ibiza. Ibiza.
Oh, Biza. Got it.
Slimes.
Slimes.
Brian's Trust. They only talk about finance and banking.
Oh,
One you
what?
predicted. Top Shaggers.
Top shaggers, yeah, classic.
Real Men. The Golf Wankers. Hunters. Devious Dogs.
Ew!
Primal Apes. Casa Amor.
Man.
Tinder Night. 2 down, 11 to go.
That's
I don't want to know what that
disgusting. Oh,
means.
That's disgusting.
Pub and Grub.
Okay, fine.
Bum Boys. Wetties. Orgy. Top Shaggers. Yeah, they are all in serious relationships of 3+ years.
Yeah.
What you're clinging on to here, boys. Let it go. Change the
you
title.
were 18 back then.
Don't let HR see this.
Okay, boys.
All right, you rebels.
Yeah.
Boys, getting up to no good.
Ew.
Okay, you guys.
Sure.
Pussy Patrol.
Okay.
Creme de la creme. Big Willy Whisperers. The Wolf Pack.
Ew.
Fantastic Foursome.
Okay.
2 Blokes, 1 Tent.
Okay.
Stark Minge Naked.
Okay. Ew.
Oh, this sounds quite wholesome.
Yeah.
Fatherhood Club.
Oh,
We like that
we
one.
love that. So they've
Black
changed it
Panthers.
from the Top Shaggers to the
Fatherhood Club. Cum Comparison. Scaffolding on these nuts. Erectile Dysfunction.
Okay, classic.
The Dark Lord.
Okay.
Farts Are Us.
What's ours? Okay.
Lads and Dads. I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Top Shaggers is the most
three
popular one.
horniest
The
men.
Courtroom. I quite enjoyed The Jury, The Fatherhood Club.
Yes.
Top Shaggers is the most. Ladmin. That's quite funny.
That's funny.
Admin. Ladmin.
What was
okay,
the
they're not
club?
as creative as I think the girlies are.
Absolutely
but,
not.
You know,
no.
they've given it a shot.
Yeah, they can't. Their
Our
creativity.
eyes only.
It doesn't
Yuck.
read our eyes only. That's yuck. Yeah.
Cock comparers.
The what comparers?
Cock comparers.
The cock compare. Yeah, they probably send pictures in innit, of their willies.
I don't really want to know.
Mate, look how big it looks today.
I think I prefer our girls.
Yeah,
ones,
their
do you?
creativity cannot, peak creativity is hot cross hose. You
Yes,
know,
and
they
it only
just,
goes downhill from there.
they couldn't even get to that level of.
They couldn't even think of it. They couldn't even dream of
reach
it.
that because their creativity can't even,
Get to
fathom
that level.
Hot cross hose. You know, the
The alliteration
skill
we've got with the
set-
hot on the hose.
the skill set to get there. You know, hot cross hose. That's genius. Ingenious. We're still in that.
We're definitely
Changing
stealing
it right now. All right, Wayne.
Hot cross
Someone will know
hose.
exactly what's happening because you've seen the question of the week.
Hot cross hose.
Is there a hot cross bun emoji?
Let me have
Just
a
to
look.
tie it
Am
all
I
in.
spelling hose HOES? Yeah.
Yes. Because HO just gives Christmas.
But she is a mother. I could give us a pie.
Pie's appropriate.
She's going
With
to
a
know
hot-
exactly what's gone down
With
there.
a hot cross hose. It's
Hot
perfect.
cross
It's the
hose.
perfect
Love
name
it.
for like a group of 3, I think.
Yeah.
The hot
Especially
cross
because
hose.
hot cross hose, it's 3.
Yeah, and we like hot cross buns
And
as
we
well.
like hot cross buns.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got some in my freezer.
It's innocent.
Okay, you guys. Loved that. Thank you for the group names.
Me too. We should do
I hope
that
everyone's
again.
got some inspo.
Maybe in 6 months' time we can have a
Refresh that.
resurgence of that.
Okay, it's boy talk. Let's see how our boys have been behaving this week, shall we?
Let's absolutely please. Thank you, Sophia.
Starting short and sweet, quite literally.
Yeah.
We've got dilemma. Short king.
Well, the famous line from Taylor Swift.
Go on, give it to us. I don't know what this
The
line is.
The song is called "The Shortest Man Who Ever Lived."
Okay.
What is the line?
No pressure here.
Well, all I've seen is that
Is it a good song or a bad song?
a good song from the new single, from the new
New album. Tortured Poets.
and people who were going to the concert wearing a white dress and then with a plaque saying "the shortest man who ever lived," and then everyone's writing on the dress "the shortest man who ever lived," like just the twat that, you know, it's just like basically the twat, the idiot from your past. It's basically what it means. They weren't necessarily literally short. I mean, double whammy if they were short and, you know, a twat. And then people are signing all the names on the dress. It's kind of like...
It's a release.
It's a release. You know, like when you burn someone's stuff.
Yes. Love it.
What is the line? Not sure.
Well, we've got a dilemma
But I
here.
love the meaning.
Love the podcast.
Thank you,
Been
sir.
thinking of writing in for a while.
Okay.
I hope this stays anonymous. Well, there's no reason why it shouldn't.
Okay.
Short King.
To start with, my dad is smaller than me and I'm 5'3", so...
And it's ticking Angie's boxes,
Absolutely.
clearly.
Angie is... They're the same height.
Angie's taller.
Is she? A little bit.
Last time I
When
saw
she's
her.
got her fit flops on there about that.
Yeah, when
chunky.
she's got her Haviana wedges on.
Yeah, when she's got the Ugg wedges on.
Okay. Short King. So I met my now boyfriend when I was heartbroken from my ex, who I was with for 3 years. We became friends really quickly and feelings grew from his side quickly, but not for me. It took me a long time to look at him in that way. So the initial chemistry wasn't really there for you.
So this was a slow burn.
But
is what-
essentially, he didn't stop pursuing you because he fancied
gathering.
you and you ended up growing attached.
Yeah.
Fast forward 18 months and we are finally together.
Gorge.
We go on loads of fun dates. He's really made me a big part of his life and he treats me amazing. There's just one thing. We are the same height. Sounds silly, I know. I'm 5'4", and I just find it a little bit annoying.
Just an inch under you, just an inch above me.
My absolute dream man, but I don't know if I can look past it.
Really? Really?
I've always been a heels and cute dinner dates girl.
Yeah.
But since meeting him, it's very different. We haven't discussed it, but I can tell we both feel too insecure for me to wear heels or potentially look taller.
Really?
I feel like we are in the middle of all the jokes from friends and family as everyone likes to make comments on it.
Oh.
I just don't know if I can picture myself marrying someone, showing someone off and having a family with them if I can't move on from being so insecure about being taller. I can't help but just feel jealous of other people who and wonder who else is out there.
So you're jealous of others who have a big, tall man.
Maybe the girls that can wear heels. It's not even a
Right.
thought.
Yeah.
It's not even a... You need to look
You
up
need to
Rosie
take-
Huntington
there we
Whiteley
go.
immediately.
Take a leaf out of her book.
Take a leaf out of Rosie's book.
Zendaya and Tom.
Yes.
She wears those So Kates. The heel on those are fucking hell. They're massive.
Massive.
And she's already tall and she wears them everywhere she goes.
Yeah.
And she's towering over Tom. And
She's
they're
towering.
just... Who gives a shit?
So is Rosie.
Yeah.
She's towering.
So I think it's...
What's his name? Jason?
Jason, Mr.
Statham, right?
Jason. Absolutely,
Yeah.
Mr. Jason.
He's
Yeah.
so sexy.
He's so sexy.
She's towering over him. So
Also,
she
Tom-
leans on his shoulder and
Yes.
poses.
Tom Holland. Also, I actually saw a TikTok.
Dreamboat.
I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like how to pose with your short king.
Yeah.
Literally. The tip was it was leg out.
Okay, here she goes.
So it was leg out, lean in,
Leg out, lean in.
and it made. And then you
Yes.
lean into their height.
Yeah, and it's then tilting your
Yeah,
height.
and it really balanced the
image.
But not that it's important at all. So I think this is either a make or break. It's either you're going to rise above it. I'm fucking wearing the heels.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the heels.
I'm giving
I don't give a
Rosie,
shit.
I'm giving Zendaya,
I'm
let's
sexy.
do this.
He's sexy. Who gives a shit? It's
Yeah.
literally just like a few inches of height.
Yeah.
Also, like you're 5'4", like you're a normal sized lady. Like wear the heel.
Wear the heel,
Even
girl.
if you're tall, wear the heel.
Wear
Like
the
Zendaya,
heel.
you
Come
know,
on.
Kendall Jenner. These models wear the heel.
the heels
You know, I'm
on.
sure Kendall's probably taller than Bad Bunny.
Yeah, when she's got her heels on.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah. Get him on, girlfriend.
Yeah, I say, get him on. You said he's your dream man.
Yeah.
That says a lot to me.
Says a lot.
Yeah, don't let.
It's hard to find your dream man.
Yeah, so
okay?
don't
And
let-
I think this would be a silly reason to
Don't-
end it.
yeah.
But at the same time, it does kind of sound like you're a little bit embarrassed of him. And that's not fair for him.
Yes.
For it to feel like his girlfriend is a bit
Yes.
embarrassed of him.
Yes.
And if you don't feel like, you know, I'm proud to be with this guy. This is my man. Let me like show him off, friends, family, blah, 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 blah. Then maybe you shouldn't be with him. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like if you can't be
Maybe-
proud and confident,
Maybe
and-
there's more to it than this is just kind of what you're telling yourself is the reason that it's not gonna.
Well, it is a bit of a red flag for me personally
Mm.
that it took you 18 months
Mm-hmm.
to finally feel some sort of chemistry. That feels a little bit like, to me, he just didn't stop pursuing.
Yes.
He was around, he was available, there was no one else. Yeah, of course you
Yes.
grew attached. Yeah, of
Yes.
course you started to like him
Yes.
because he didn't leave. Anyone would get attached to
course.
someone who didn't
Of
leave.
course.
So maybe it, you know, if he wasn't gunning for you, I don't think you two would have ended up together.
I mean, you must be attracted to him.
Well, I think you've fallen in love with him because it's been 18 months
Yeah.
of lovely. He's making a lot of effort. He fell
Yeah.
very quickly. And
Yeah.
you've told yourself, like, I love all these things about him. But now that you're settled and you're in the relationship, you're thinking a bit more like, actually, I'm not sure if I'm feeling
he
this.
could do as Mr. Mars does, Mr.
Get a
Bruno,
Cuban heel.
and get a Cuban heel. Maybe invest in a little 2-inch cube,
Absolutely.
or you can get the inserts into the trainers, which
For lift.
for lift.
Yeah.
Or he could go and get the knee surgery, extend the legs. Tough recovery, that one.
I would Google, honestly,
Power
celeb
couple. Right, let me
power
Google
couple
it.
inspo.
Power
and
couples.
that might give you some confidence to be like, fuck it, this is amazing.
Right.
This is my dream man. I'm being like,
Yeah.
I'm being a little bit shallow here. This is crazy.
Power couples
Or equally,
with-
if you can't get past it, I respect it, but you should let him go because
For sure.
he needs to find someone who isn't, you know, low key.
Here we go. Power couples with a height
Embarrassed.
difference. So, Reese Witherspoon, but that could just be the man being super tall. Oh yeah, this is the man being super tall. We're not interested in that. Here we go. Look at this. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise.
Of course.
She's got her heels on. She's taller than him. Here we go. Look at that height difference. They really had a height difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to look on Rosie's Insta.
Yeah. You look on Rosie's at Zendaya. Look at this. I love, lovely. She's looking down at him and it's gorgeous.
Just gazing down into those eyes.
Stunning. And she's got her Socates on, which
Yeah.
are like the tallest heels in the world.
As she should. Do some Googling. I feel like that should give you a, yeah.
Like, it's
Spider-Man prem.
like gorgeous.
yeah. Get some inspo.
And it doesn't sound
Get some
like
confidence.
It doesn't sound like he's insecure about
Well,
it.
she said that we haven't discussed it, but I
Maybe-
can tell we both feel too insecure
Oh,
for me to wear
really?
heels.
Maybe it should just be something that you both poke fun at, and it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not that deep.
Yeah.
It's really not.
It's really not.
Okay. So we've got a beaver issue,
We've got a beaver and a bum issue.
of course. So boy talk. My boyfriend, Brian, won't touch me down there and only wants butt stuff. So he's not interested in the vazoon at all.
He's not interested in the vagina.
It's not his.
He just wants
bum
ass.
stuff. He just wants ass.
Okay.
Hey,
so he
girls.
refuses to go near your
Well,
vagina.
it sounds like he's not touching it at all with any sort of anything.
Okay. Maybe you just got a great ass.
Absolutely.
can't get
and
enough of
Sarah,
it.
that honestly jealous.
Yeah. Wish
Hey
it was
girls, I have no idea if this is too TMI for the podcast.
Never.
If it is, blah, blah, blah. Me and my boyfriend Brian have been together for 5.5 years.
me. Holy shit.
Holy smoke.
Okay.
We have a baby and a mortgage.
Oh, okay.
So
It's just got
all these
serious.
things. So he's been there before.
He's been there before because you've got a child.
He knows how it works and what he'll. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Maybe he's just too scared to get you pregnant again.
Yeah.
And he's just thought,
That's a good.
let's
yeah,
just go the back
absolutely.
way. This is
Yeah,
safer.
Yeah. Nothing we can't. I mean, if there's a baby could be impregnated from there, there's a medical concern.
Yeah.
So we have a baby and a mortgage, and all things are good in that sense. Okay. But something
Okay.
about our sex life has me a bit confused. We have sex often.
Oh.
However, he will never touch me down there with his hands, she's talking about.
Ah,
think.
we were mistaken. I thought he was.
They're having sex. So
Right.
he's touching it with his willy,
Okay.
just not doing other stuff. I can count on one hand how many times he's touched me there during our whole relationship. So 5 years, maybe once a year.
On a birthday treat.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hang on. How? So he's just inserting it.
Yeah, they're just having
Raw.
sex. So there's no
No warm-up.
foreplay.
Ouch.
So I can count on one hand how many times he's touched me there during our whole relationship. I've mentioned this to him, but he just shrugs it off. So you've not actually talked about it. Because if this is a want and desire of yours, you should be able to say, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, but he's just like not even talking about it. He also only wants to do butt stuff, whatever you'd like to call it. He talks about
We can call it anal.
s-
We can get clinical.
Anal, absolutely, we can get clinical. He talks about it every single day, and I'm getting fed up of it, to be honest. We've done it here and there, but it's just not my thing. Okay, so you've had the conversation. He said, I like your bum. I want to put it in there. You've said, all right, but we've done it before. It wasn't really my favorite, but he's talking about it all the time. It's like, okay.
And you're thinking, shut the fuck up
he must have
now.
really loved the feel of
Yeah, he must
of
have
the
enjoyed
bum
that.
hole. But if you're saying, look, it's not my thing, shut
No,
up that now.
Get over it.
There's another hole that's
That's perfectly
perfectly
acceptable
fine.
to be used, but you won't even touch it.
right. I don't know if I'm just being silly, but I just feel like the sex is one-sided, and also concerned about how he wants to do anal every single day. Am I
It's
weird
got
for
a
being?
fascination.
Am I weird for being concerned? And should he be touching me too? Okay, so basically, he's not giving you. He's not taking care of you, nurturing you, doing other things.
He's
to
not doing
pleasure
the warm up.
you.
He's just
not
doing the main act, the main event.
Yeah, and he's just like getting it over and done with. And he
Sounds
just-
like if you're saying it feels a bit one-sided, I'm imagining,
Yes.
are you initiating?
Yes.
You're kind of,
Well, you're-
in charge of the sexual relations as such. Like you initiate, you kind of, let's do this.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't sound like he's really
he's not interested
romancing you.
Well, it sounds like he's not bothered about making it the best pleasurable experience for
For you.
you. He's more concerned about him and wanting to put it in your bum
Yeah.
and wanting you to be okay with him putting it in your bum again.
Yeah.
So how do we get ourselves around this? You need to speak to him again. You need to say, look, this is our sex life. I feel like you're not, there's some things I want and need, and you're not doing that for me. And I want to feel sexy, and I want to feel like I want us to do these things. So like, speak.
Take the floor, sir.
Like, and you can't just go, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Like you need to sit
can't
and
just shut it
talk about
down.
your sex life and say, look, I appreciate you like bum stuff. Look, we can maybe try it again, but like, it's not my favorite thing.
No.
Maybe, you need to help me out in that, don't just shove it in. I don't know. Maybe there's something, I don't know. But like also, but I need more. I need this, this, and this, and this, and this. I want more.
Want to be a bromance. a
Yeah.
little bit.
So what are you going to do about it? And he needs to talk to you. You need to discuss. And then he might say some things that he might want you to do. Obviously, we know he wants
We know
to
what
do the
he
anal.
wants.
We know what he wants. But like, talk about these things.
Yeah. It's tricky because if he's just shutting it down, it's like, well,
like-
because I guess
like,
the
if
other
you want-
option is like you close up shop.
Like
and it's
if
like,
you
well,
want
we're
us to
closed
be
for business,
super
honey.
experimental, with the bum hole, then
Yeah.
you need to at least pleasure me in other ways with other things.
Yeah, the warm up. It's an important part of the process.
Yes.
And
And he should that's a sexy conversation. He should want to speak about that. You're literally asking for him to do stuff.
Yeah.
Like, why is he being like, oh?
Yeah.
Like, that's weird, is it not?
Yeah. I think what more can you do? What more can you do than ask him about it?
You need to, sit
Unless
him
you
down
wanna
and
close
say,
up shop.
seriously.
And go from a different angle and say like, no, I feel like you just want to have sex just purely to pleasure yourself. You're not thinking about us
Me.
as a couple and my pleasure and
My
how
needs.
I'm experiencing this and blah, blah, blah. So until you can, make a move on me, get me in the mood, I'm going to start at zero, see what you can do, blow me away, then...
Pull
I
out
don't know.
all your little
all your
special
little tricks, like
moves.
romance me a little bit, like maybe stop, like
Take a reach
stop
into your
having sex with him.
toolbox.
Yeah, stop just being like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like maybe pull back, and then he might think, oh, I need to actually work a little bit to get her in the mood and to actually do this because
Yeah. And I think also the only way he's going to know what you want and what you need is if you literally tell him.
And maybe
So-
you could also try another way.
Because
Maybe
people aren't mind readers, but
No.
she has said.
Maybe you tell him in the moment
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
whilst it's happening, try and add a little bit of spice to it, rather than maybe having a sit down sterile conversation over the
Sterile
kitchen counter.
conversation,
Maybe, when you guys are next getting in that zone, can't you just like grab his hand and move it to that area?
What's he gonna do?
What's he
Fucking
gonna
put it
do?
away?
Go, yeah.
Then we've got
Like,
an issue.
Whilst you're in the zone, whilst you're both in the mood and whilst it's both happening, you could just sort of like say, oh, do this, do this, do this. I want you to try, do this. And then
he's going to listen to you and want to please you.
It's going to be quite awkward for him to go, no, I'm not going to do that.
Or if
then,
he just
then you can go, and stop the mood, pull back.
And have the convo then.
Yeah, but maybe you could start there because that would be a bit awkward for him to say. Then it's like, well, we've actually got a problem. Like, is there something you're not telling me? Is there something that you don't like about this?
Yeah, like you need to talk to me about what like all of this.
Yeah, otherwise, like this isn't good for me, and you need to realize that.
Now you're like rejecting me.
Yes.
And now this is a whole other thing because I've just asked, you know, we're getting sexy, and I said, oh, and now you're like pulling away.
Yeah. And now I'm offended.
And now, shit.
We've got an issue.
We've got an issue.
Fascination with the
I think you need to verbally, in the sexy way or however way you want to get it across to him, but like let him know, like, I'm not being pleasured and we need to fix this.
Yeah. This isn't going to continue in
and I
this
appreciate,
way.
you know, you have your wants and desires with the anal thing.
But so do I.
But so do I. And it's not all about you.
Yeah. This is a team effort.
Thank you, Brian.
This is Sophia and Cinzia bringing you a broadcast.
An urgent
interrupting
This is an urgent appeal. This is an urgent message. We need
from your founders. We need you
to
subscribe.
Absolutely, we do.
To
we
this
never
channel
ask,
right here. We don't ask much from you lot. We don't.
Yeah, we rarely ask for this stuff, but we'd like to get to 100,000. We want that plaque. It's important to us.
That's true. We never had a plaque.
You know, because you know where that plaque can go?
Right here.
Right here on our new shelf.
On this bad boy.
We need to decorate this bathroom right up.
We do.
And we've never received a plaque in our life. And everyone else seems to have plaques.
We've never had a plaque.
So
make
if
it
you
happen,
would wish,
please.
this is the urgent call out. Please, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the episode. Okay, next dilemma. He wants to date non-exclusively forever.
Sir, that is a friendship, isn't it?
Sounds like a pretty platonic situation to me.
Yeah. Unless you want to have sex with me, then.
She said, I'm in need of some tough love. About 5 weeks ago, I met a boy in a bar. When he came up to me, asked to buy me a drink. Nice, genuine way to meet.
Nice, lovely.
Earlier in the night, I had seen him across the room and thought, wow, he was so good looking. So when he came up to me, I was very flattered.
Yes, lovely.
We immediately hit it off and there was definite chemistry. Since then, we have dated, meals, drinks, nice walks, as well as just having some chill nights.
Okay, so he's took you out?
Yeah. I've seen him every weekend since we met. And sometimes even in the week, he will FaceTime me for a few hours. He's my ideal man in the sense that he has a provider mindset, wants to take care of me, always open doors for me, does the pavement rule. And he has paid every time we go out, which is obviously a lovely bonus.
Lovely.
He even offered to pay when I have my nails done. We'll take it.
Thank you for my short little
He
reds.
makes me laugh. I feel comfortable around him and the sex is incredible.
Gorgeous.
It might seem too soon to have slept with him.
No,
not at all.
Never too late, never too soon.
But it felt right in the moment. Now here comes the downside. He recently revealed to me that he wants to date multiple people at the same time and doesn't necessarily believe in monogamy.
Okay.
I asked him to clarify.
And he's just said this after 5 weeks.
Seems that way. I asked him to clarify and he confirmed he wants to do what we do together with other females as well. As you can imagine, I felt a bit sick hearing this. He said he really enjoys our time together, wants to continue to build on what we have. I feel like I'm at a crossroads because I know eventually I would want long-term commitment. He is the first boy I've felt this way for in ages. So it feels really hard to potentially end things. What would your advice be? For context, I am 24 and he is 25.
Quite simply, he's told you what he wants the deal to be. That is not the arrangement you want. And you've got to put your feelings aside.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like so hard, to like put your feelings aside from like the facts.
When you're thinking, we met so genuine, we met in a bar, like it was such a real
I've not
life,
liked a guy like this
cute.
I've
not had a crush, I've not liked someone like this, there's so much potential. But
so it's very easy to just be like, that's fine. Like, we'll as long as you still want to see me.
Yeah.
But
this is one of those situations where you have to prioritize your future self over your present day self. And I think your future self will thank you for cutting this off,
Yes.
you can delay it if you
Yes. Mm-hmm.
wanted to. Like he's sticking around. He still wants to see you, and that's very
And
tempting.
he likes you.
He likes you. And you're probably thinking, oh, but if he likes me enough, he could just, cut everyone else out and just go for me. You can tell yourself all these promises, but in fairness to him, he's been pretty upfront.
He's telling you what he
Granted,
wants the
it
deal
has
to
taken
be.
5 weeks, which was, you could have told me a bit sooner.
I do feel like a conversation like this could have happened sooner from him, like, because it's quite, for him to say like, I don't believe in monogamy, like,
That's a big statement.
That's a big statement. It's like, because you're dating to like find a husband, get into an exclusive relationship, find a boyfriend. That's generally why you date and start seeing people and sleeping with them and opening up to them. So for him to just tell you this now,
It's a bit
I
late.
appreciate it is early, but also it could have been earlier because he probably knows what kind of happens when he tells people this. It's like, oh well, I don't want that. I'm looking for a boyfriend.
Yes.
Goodbye. So so I'm kind of pissed off at him for that.
Yeah, he could have told
But-
you way sooner.
You need to compartmentalize. So take your feelings
Out.
Look at the
Take
facts.
out the trash.
This man wants to sleep with, date, and see multiple other women and me. Am I okay with that? No. Goodbye to the man. And I'll deal with my
You're
feelings.
going to have to be ruthless.
I'm going to deal with my feelings. That'll be fine. But at the end of the day, he's not your dream man because he doesn't want to be committed to you, and he never will be because he doesn't believe in monogamy.
Yeah.
So you've got to remind yourself of that. Okay, yes, he was great. There's other great guys, but he doesn't want what I want.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And also,
Yes,
you
it's
can
gonna
tell
be shit
yourself,
right now, but-
like, you've had the best of it. Like,
Yeah.
you've had 5 weeks
Right.
of fun dating with
fun.
a little stranger that you've met.
Paid for your nails.
Yeah,
got
you've
new
you've
nail
had
set.
some perks.
Yeah.
But now, if you kept going, it's not going to be what it was. Because now you're thinking, he's
Yeah.
not replied to me. Is he with someone else? Who else has he been sleeping
Oh,
with?
well,
Oh
who
my
were you
God,
with
I've
last
just
night?
seen him in the local fucking park with this other girl. Who's that? I'm looking at his follower list. Like it's never going to be what it was. Now you've had the best of it. Smile that it happened. Don't be
Yeah.
sad that it's over. And probably move on with
Yeah,
life.
like you're going to be sad for a week or so. Let's just battle that now
back to the
instead of
bar.
us falling in love with him. For another
gonna be
6
so
months,
much worse.
and it being so much worse. And then we physically can't break. I don't know. Let's just Sometimes you've got to take the beauty out of it. Take
the
your feelings
beauty out of it.
aside. Take your feelings aside. The facts are this. It's just like if someone tells you, "Oh, I don't want to have kids," and you're like, "Well, I actually want 3 kids." Yes, I think you're my dream man, but no, my dream man wants kids with me.
Yeah.
You're not. It's the same deal breaker.
Good luck.
Good luck. It's
strong.
tough, but you've got to put yourself first, right?
Here.
Okay. When love comes with conditions, should my followers list on Instagram be one of them? So this is Sarah's own follower list. Who she's following is that?
Or who's following her.
Okay. Or who he's following. Or who.
Oh, the
Hi.
hot cross bun hose.
The hot cross ho-hos. Hi, girls. I'd like to hear your opinion on this as I'm stuck in 2 minds. I mean, a boy's follower list can tell you so much about them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, especially if it's just these random girls. They're not even following him back.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Oh my God, unfollow them. But also, you're still trying to get their attention? Oh my God. So I'd like to hear your opinion on this as I'm stuck in 2 minds. I've been with my boyfriend, Brian, for 6 months now. This is my first relationship and I'm really happy. And I believe he is a good guy. However, he always has a problem with me using Instagram. Oh, so he's pointing the finger at you. It first started with him having a problem with me posting things like selfies. And he said that this was marketing myself to guys and sending the wrong messages. I don't like this. This
Marketing
is giving
myself. Bloody
contra-
hell, didn't realise I was at work.
Yeah, I'm posting a selfie on
Yeah.
Instagram. If
Okay.
you're too insecure to handle maybe a couple men seeing a selfie of your pretty girlfriend, then that sounds like a you problem. You shouldn't be trying to control me in my life. So it first started with him having a problem with me posting things like selfies. He said this was marketing myself to guys and sending the wrong message. These pictures were harmless with people like my grandma commenting beautiful. Yeah, literally.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Granny. I refused to stop posting on Instagram and he eventually accepted it. Okay. Now, more recently, he's asked me to remove some of my guy followers, saying 3,000 followers is too much and weird.
Right.
I'm stuck in two minds about this request. My friends think it's weird and controlling, but the other part of me kind of understands and wouldn't like it if tons of girls were following him. I'd love to
That's
hear...
a mature approach.
Yeah, I'd love to hear your girls' opinions on this. Not sure if you have covered this topic before. Love you guys. Good luck for your tour. I know we'll smash it. Sarah, that's really
Aw,
nice.
Thank you so much.
We're nervous, but we're going to have a
When
great
you're
time.
listening to this, we'll already have some shows
Well,
done. So
yes. Okay. It's giving controlling.
It's giving controlling, yeah.
It's giving, you know, what? Are you going to tell your boyfriend to remove all the...
It's giving,
Like, you're not
you know,
following these guys. You're not actively...
before you go on a night out, you have to like get the thumbs up with your outfit. It's
I don't like
giving
that.
territory.
Yeah, it's giving
and
like...
it's stuff like that. It's just sort of like, well, where does it stop? Like,
'Cause
I
we're
want to
6
change
months-
my hair. No. If you go blonde, you'll no, too much.
Oh, I don't fancy girls with bobs.
Yeah, it's giving it's like controlling your nails.
No, I don't like
it
it.
is a slippery slope.
Yeah, so it's like we've started here now. It's 6 months. He's already expressed his concern about selfies being posted and guys who are following you. I
Yeah.
can't control who's following me, for one. Also, like, I'm with you. I'm committed to you. What?
Yeah.
It sounds like he's super insecure.
If your boyfriend had loads of random girls following him and then he said, I can't control who follows me, I guess you can't.
But I'm not following them back. You know, it's... I can see how, yeah, you can say, yeah, okay, if guys were following me, yeah, maybe I'd remove them as a follower or whatever. It just, for me, it's giving the red flags of like, this is a slippery slope. And yeah, exactly that. Next time
Where's
it's going to
it
be like, oh,
going?
don't wear that. No, that's too revealing. Can
Yeah.
you change?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't want you wearing that.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't do that to your hair.
Yeah.
No, don't
Slippery
do...
slope.
It's
I mean,
giving
some
red
people
flags.
like that vibe. You know, if some people want that vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you want that vibe.
Yeah, well,
like
yeah.
some people
An
want
opinion
like
is
Yeah.
different to, you know, like going, oh, what's your opinion on my outfit? An opinion is different to take that off.
yeah.
Like,
But you see those girls on TikTok who it's like when they date guys and it's like, you know, if you're like paying all the bills, I'm not doing anything. I'll wear whatever you want me to wear. If you're going to do this and this and this and this and
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
I'll delete my Instagram. I don't
Yeah,
care. You can do whatever you want.
yeah,
But this doesn't sound like this is
giving like...
this is just giving a controlling boyfriend.
We're 6 months in and he's seeing,
it's the start of a slippery slope.
It's like they start small with the
Yeah.
like, oh, just remove these guys following you. Like, oh yeah, fine, I'll remove them. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not bothered. And then it
escalates.
and it gets worse and worse and worse. That's just what I'd be concerned about looking out for.
That's what I would keep an eye on. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if you want to keep seeing this guy, it sounds like you've got your head screwed on. You sounds like you're pretty like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you're
You
not
can like
like
hold your ground.
Yes.
And it might just all simmer down and it might just be,
This
it might
Instagram
just
thing.
go away. But I would keep an eye on it for sure.
Yeah, 'cause
and I would just monitor it.
because it's like he wants to hide you away from the rest of the world is what it's giving. What's that sound? What's that song?
It's
And
giving just insecure boyfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
well, what's that song though? Oh,
Dunno.
there's a song, and it's like some boys take a beautiful girl and hide them
Oh,
away. What is
yeah.
that song? I've
Is that
seen it
like
on
a-
TikTok. Some boys take a beautiful girl and hide her away from the rest
Yeah,
of the world.
what is that
What is
song?
that? What is that tune? And it's like that's exactly what he's
That's
try to
what
do.
he's
Like
trying
I
to
posted a
do.
fucking selfie. My grandma
I'm allowed to
follows
do
it.
that. My
Yeah, and
granny
it's like
liked
if you're
it.
so insecure that other guys might see it, then that's your own problem.
That's a you problem.
That's a you
sir.
problem because I'm not. I'm
got
not
a pretty
engaging in these
girlfriend,
guys. You've
deal
got a
with it.
sexy girlfriend. Deal with it. Guys are going to look at her. Fucking deal with it.
Should be a compliment
Like
to you
it
as
should
well.
be a compliment to you that wow, that's my girl. What's that fucking song? I'm gonna have to get it up.
Hide her away from the rest. No,
Yes, is it?
yeah, girls want to have fun.
Go on.
Somebody take a beautiful girl,
Girl and hide her away from
Yeah.
the rest of the world. There
I
we
was
go.
thinking it was a man that was singing it, but it's not. It's a woman.
Yeah.
Girls, they
They
want to
wanna
have
have
fun.
fun.
Yeah, she
Some
got
boys
it.
take a beautiful girl
Yeah.
and hide her away. Hide. You hit the high note.
No.
Yes, you can. Come on.
Hide.
Wow.
Chintzia can really sing.
I've got a singing agent writing an album. Yes,
The Tortured Poets Part
take a
2.
beautiful girl and
Yeah, it's
hide
true.
it. You know,
I would keep an
it's-
eye on it. It sounds like you can stand your ground.
Yeah, I think
And you could just shut this all down.
what's good is that you're like aware of it. You're kind of thinking, whoa, should
You're
this
not just bowing to every request.
and you're telling your friends like, whoa, you're not like just letting him get away with it, which is good. Just I feel like there are going to be other things. I feel like this is the start of many of the requests and many of the insecurities from this man.
Girls just want to have fun.
Some boys, you know, I'm a beautiful girl.
Don't hide me away from the rest of the world.
You know, right? We're sticking to the musical.
The spring musical.
I watched High School Musical 2 the other day.
Apparently High School Musical 3, I think, came out 17 years ago. I saw that on TikTok.
Gosh, fucking hell.
So here we've got
'cause I'm
Olivia
27
Rodrigo,
this
Deja Vu.
So I was 10 years old when High School Musical 3 came out. It's very young. I was 7 years old. I was 10 years old.
I remember being in primary school and going to watch it at the cinemas. So yeah.
Shit. Got no concept of age.
Or it could have been High School Musical 2. Anyway. This is giving Olivia Rodrigo, Deja Vu.
Take it away.
Chintz, hit it.
No, please.
The musical.
Do you get deja vu? Ooh.
He repeated the date with another girl. Okay.
What was that TikTok thing where it was that guy and his thing was like
Painting.
the painting. And it'd be like, oh my God, what a gorgeous, like,
What a good
and
date.
he did it with like multiple girls, like the painting date.
Yeah.
And it's like, how wholesome.
That
was it
just
with the
his thing.
same roommate or something?
The girls knew each other or something,
Yeah,
but he
and it was
didn't
like-
realize, obviously. She thought she had this beautiful niche date, like,
Yeah.
oh, and then I spilled paint and he gave me a shirt, and like the same thing happened all over again. And they both have pictures of them in their apartment. He took a picture
Polaroid.
of them.
He took a Polaroid.
Yeah, he took a Polaroid. Okay. I listen to your podcast every week. She's coming to the show in Bristol. Woohoo!
thing
Never
is-
did I think I had a dilemma of my own.
Also, when he knows it works, he's thinking, ka-ching, I'm going to do that with Sarah. Ka-ching, I'm going to do that with Susan.
And also, to be fair to him,
Fair enough.
fair enough. Why not? It's a good idea.
If we had
it's like hot cross hose. Now we're all changing it. We've all stole
Of
it from that
course,
girl, and now
of
we're using it
course.
too.
It's like you said, oh, you had a good date there. Brilliant. I'm going to bring my girl there.
So let's call him Brian. Brian and I have always had this weirdly attractive chemistry from the day we met.
Gorge.
I live in a small town in the southwest, so everyone tends to know everyone. As Brian
Sex
works away a
fest.
lot, I only ever really see him on the odd night out, but every time I see him, we have this really strong attraction.
Gorge.
One night, he messaged me starting a convo that led us to meeting for coffee for the next day. Love that. He was excited to plan the date for me, insisting that he'd plan everything and that I should just attend.
I mean,
Who
I love
can say
that
no?
energy. Yeah.
Long story short, the coffee then turned into a road trip to a gorgeous seaside town, to a beach day, swim. It was just the perfect date, a date that you can only dream about.
So it was meant to just be a coffee and he kind of played it off like, oh, should we go for a drive?
And he said, leave it to me. I'm going to plan the whole day. And it went on a road trip, seaside town, beach day, swimming,
Wow.
perfect date. After the date, I went for a drink with the girls, to which he appeared with his guy friends.
Got it.
We all hung out together, which was lovely, until he decided he wanted to go. Long story short, we did the deed, which again was good, but I now highly regret.
Because of what you found out after.
Brian asked me to try and get some time off work on the weekend so we could hang out again to continue his date plans. I'm a waitress, so really busy restaurant, especially in the summer
Weekends,
period. So getting time off, weekends is pretty difficult. But I managed to get the day off to spend with him. But he told me that he had planned to go to a festival instead. As anyone would, I felt really embarrassed and small, especially after what we had done. Like, we've slept together, I've gone to all this effort. I've asked my boss. I've
literally asked
begged
me.
and pleaded. I've asked everyone who can swap shifts. And now I'm having to go back and say, never mind, he
Well,
cancelled.
you literally asked me and I said, yes, I will
Yeah.
try and get time off, and I have. And you
I'm not one to go on many dates.
Yeah.
Especially to end it in the way that we did.
Yeah.
After that, he ghosted me for 4 days straight. No message, no communication, silence. Am I right to think that his flirting was just a way to get me into his bed? 5 days later, after the radio silence, I went out for dinner to find him on a date with a girl that he had previously talked badly about on our date.
So you saw him in person.
On a date.
And he talked badly about her on the date.
I didn't think much of it as they worked together, but after comments from friends that I was out with, he had pretty much repeated the entire date with this girl. And from what I now know, it ended the same way. So they slept together. I'm at a loss as to how to react to this. Do I treat it as meaningless, no strings attached sex, or do I push it further, questioning his actions? I know it sounds silly, but as a girl who doesn't enter the dating scene often and has always struggled with men, I think it's time I take some advice from the real queens. If would please help me, I'd be so incredibly grateful.
Right, in this circumstance, no response is a response. Now I'm unreachable to you. You have wronged me so badly and embarrassed me that the next time I see you, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Next time you message me, I don't even remember
your name.
Like
it doesn't go through.
It doesn't even go through. Like you now can't reach me. Like you had your chance.
Yeah,
we had a nice time, and I thought we had something, and you just threw it back in my face. Now, like if anything, like now you're dead to me, and you like that's it. No response is a response, because of course he's going to come crawling back in a couple months time, a week's time, whatever.
He'll come back around for sure.
Yeah, for sure. He's going to message you, or he's going to see you out about, you're going to be looking sexy, and he's going to try, oh my God, yeah, I forgot about Sarah. No.
Should we do that date again then?
No response.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's a shame because it's tricky because you went in with genuine intentions.
Yeah.
You thought, wow, this guy has arranged this date. Yeah. He's made a massive effort. We've had this beautiful day. Like, don't regret going on the date, sleeping with him, because at the time it's what you wanted to do, and it felt genuine, it felt right, like you had a good time. So don't try and overthink that, because you're not you can't predict the future. You don't know what was going to happen. You just genuinely liked this guy, you had a good time, it felt very genuine, and I just think just fuck him. Like he's obviously loser. Just a bit of like he obviously does this, plans these dates to sleep with these girls. It obviously works.
Sweeps them off their feet.
And I just think, he's just going to keep doing him. Just stay in your own lane. Forget about this guy. Because he will come back, and just don't give him the time of day.
Not at all. I think he deserves now to not be able to reach you at all. I think he's shown his true colours.
Yeah.
And that's all we need to see. We don't need an explanation from him. His actions have shown us exactly what he feels about you, and exactly
and
everything
I know you
we need
probably,
to know.
like you said, you want to kind of question him and like pick everything apart, but at the end of the day, he's shown you everything you needed to see. He's only going to try and bullshit you more. You're not actually going to gain anything
he's
from
probably
speaking to him.
He's going to you'll end up apologizing to him for calling it.
He'll say, "Oh, well, I thought you were a bit cold, so I just thought you weren't."
You're
going to end up apologizing.
You even liked me.
Yeah,
that's why I took Sarah out. Oh fuck, he's going to just
to make me
know what
feel
he's going
better.
to do. He's going to flip it.
Yeah.
So I think.
Unbothered, unfazed is the best way to move forward.
And what it's just done is confirmed to us that when we're with a guy and he's talking badly about another girl and that he dislikes her,
huge
or how annoying
flag.
Is she, or oh God, isn't she a lot? La.
Huge red flag.
You want to sleep with her? Okay.
Huge.
That's scary.
Last one here today, folks.
Okay. So we've had a 360. No, we've had a 180.
Yeah, kind of.
We've had a 180.
We're on a similar theme.
No, I mean, in the dilemma, it's took a 180.
Of course.
360 would mean we're back in the same spot. 180 is flipped. Mm-hmm. So Sarah here
turned upside down. You could
there
say.
We go. One could say Sarah has said too much sex to nothing. What has happened?
Quite the juxtaposition.
So that is a 180, as it would say in maths. Hello, gorgeous girls. I hope your days are magical, and I can't wait to see you in September.
It's been quite magical so far, I guess.
Yeah, we've had a really great day. Thank you, Sarah. I'm hoping you can help with my dilemma, because I am truly confused on what has happened. This is not my first time writing in, but quick backstory. It was about my boyfriend wanting too much sex.
Oh.
So you've already grown so concerned that your boyfriend wants too much sex that you've already wrote in and this being a dilemma.
And now you're stressed because you're not having sex at all.
But now quite the opposite has occurred.
Oh my God. Well, I'm sorry we didn't get around to you the first time.
I know, me too. So me, female 25, and my now fiance, male 28.
Fiance, noted.
Yeah, like this is husband territory. Are 4 years into our relationship. We are so happy and spend 95% of our time completely together.
How old is he, sorry?
28.
Okay.
We go on weekends away, days out, meals, and also recently got engaged last December.
Wow. So it's new. Yeah. Love it.
I mean, you're committed, like you
Yeah,
guys.
we're
He
signing on the
is
dotted
my
line.
best friend, my world, and I truly love him with all my heart.
Sounds like it.
Not everything is picture perfect. As for a good majority of our relationship, I struggled with how much he wanted to have sex, as it was near enough every night. And girls, I'm honestly not the type to speak up, so I would have to act like I'm tired or in order to say no. Okay, so
So you had different sex drives.
yeah, so maybe
What was that thing you told us, Chintz? We watched that TikTok.
what was
People
that?
are receptive and people are come on.
Receptive and
It was about sex drives. I think it was in Patreon.
receptive and some people need basically what it was
What it was
some people need to be turned on in order to want to have sex, and some people are just
it was generally speaking about men
Something.
and women and in marriages, wasn't it? She was like a marriage counsel expert. I don't know. She was a woman on TikTok.
men basically need no warming. I mean,
She was
it's-
speaking generally
Yeah.
that men have something sex drives and women have something else.
I think
generally
women are
speaking.
receptive.
And she was saying that people sometimes feel like they're not syncing up with their partner, but really it's just this like terminology for these different sex drives.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's that men can sort of just like typically go and whatever, let's do this. Whereas women, typically, it's more like, I need the whole day. I
Yeah.
need like a bit of love, a bit
Yeah.
of warming up, a bit
Yeah.
of like, oh, go
Yeah.
get me in the mood.
Warm me up.
My mood's not going to come out of nowhere. Typically, is what
Whereas
they were
men,
saying.
they can, when a split second,
let's
let's
go.
have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that helps your case, but that just sprung to mind.
Well, yes. So
You
so-
had different sex drives. He wanted to have
before-
sex every night, and you were like, bloody hell.
Yeah. And before you were kind of just like, oh, I'm sleepy tonight. Like you were kind
Yeah.
of just powering off like that. I absolutely love him so much, but sometimes after work, you just want a chill night. So I always struggled with saying no. This eventually calmed down in our relationship, and I was happy with where the relationship was progressing, and we were never happier.
Okay.
As I said, we recently got engaged and we've been very smitten with one another, but this is where the dilemma comes in. The sex has gone to nothing. He's gone from being obsessed to absolutely zilch, and I can't put my finger on it. That is odd.
Where is she?
Well, she said, I know he's not cheating.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because he preaches so much about cheating being wrong.
Oh. That's giving
giving-
overcompensating.
Potentially.
That's giving what the guy was before. Oh, she's so annoying, isn't she? I can't stand that girl. Oh, I'm on a date with her.
Yeah.
I was just trying to throw you off
Yeah.
the scent. And it backfired.
Well, she's saying just in general, I am 100% he would not do that. I trust him completely. So let's take this for...
Okay. I believe you.
Sorry, TMI girls for this next part. Okay, no, we need to get
We
to
need the
crux of
details.
this. Because like, how? We're engaged. We're newly fiancés. I know he is reliving himself because
Relieving
relief.
himself.
Oh
He's
my.
masturbating.
Okay.
You could also say.
So I know. So he's he's horny then.
It's erect.
It's working.
It's functional.
Yes. So I know he's relieving himself because I found a
How?
bottle of lube in his drawer. And every time I visit his house, there is
What?
less and less in the bottle.
Whoa.
They're not
whoa,
living
whoa.
together, obviously. And this bottle of lube is out on display or it's in the drawer and it's so you are
Okay, hang on.
horny.
You guys are engaged. You don't live together.
No,
Fair
yeah,
enough. He's all this talk about how horrible cheating
yeah, is the lube being
all of a
used
sudden
on a
you guys
on-
aren't. What do they say? Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. It's a duck.
Yes. So he oh my God, yes. He doesn't know that I know that it's there. This is actually very scary. So, but in your mind, you're thinking, but he's not a cheat. He's just relieving himself. He's just having a wank.
So you're thinking you're doing this when I'm not there,
Yeah.
but I'm staying at yours, let's say 3 nights a week,
Even more,
and we're
probably.
not having sex.
We're fiancés.
Yeah.
She says they're together 95% of the time. So I imagine
so
if
6
it's like,
nights a week, 5 nights a week.
if I'm not at yours, you're probably at mine.
Yeah.
So there's
we've just
maybe,
not found a common joint place yet. But I basically live at yours, or you basically live at mine.
So he's not the type to talk about his feelings. So I don't know if he's going through something, but right now he's acting how he's always been. Okay, so you're saying like personality-wise, he's not, you know.
We're not having like issues.
Yeah, like we're not arguing more than often.
No,
like
everything's
we're not
as it should
battling.
be.
Like, there is absolutely nothing different about our relationship except just merely the sex has stopped. Yeah, because like fair enough, you know, it's not like there's been a environmental change.
No.
You know, like he's got a new job, he's stressed.
We've had a death.
You know, something in the family has happened, because fair enough, sometimes then, yeah. I don't really know what to say, as he's acting as though everything is normal, and how would I even bring that up to him? Or is it just that it's been 4 years, so things have just cooled off? I guess my question is, girls, what can I say to him? How do I bring it up? Any help would be much appreciated, as I want a relationship with passion, not that one that will burn out just because it's been 4 years. Thanks, girls. Look, this is your fiancé.
This is the fiancé love of your life. I do till death do us part, in sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health, you need to say, babe, we've not had sex in a month.
Have you tried initiating, or does she get rejected? We don't know.
I imagine she's tried. Or maybe she's not used to initiating because he was always the one.
The one.
Do you know what? I bet you're not used to initiating because he's always been the super horny one, right?
Yes.
And he's been the one who's wanted sex all the time. So you know you guys are going to have sex because he's going to initiate it because he was always horny,
Yeah.
right?
He's the dominant, plays the dominant role.
So obviously now you're not used to putting out like that, and he's completely switched off his, you know, sex doors. So maybe she hasn't, but maybe I imagine you've tried. Right, you need just say. I think also call out the bottle of lube as well. I think let's just talk about this stuff.
So
like,
do I.
if we're gonna marry this man,
yeah,
we need to be able to bring things up when they're on our mind, because what?
Communication is key.
There we go. We're so in sync. Like
it's so true though.
We
like
really should
sex
be able
shouldn't be a taboo topic.
No.
Between husband and wife.
And I know you
guys.
were saying before that you know, didn't really know how to like say no to him as well. I feel like this is something you need to work on. Like just talking about sex.
Yeah.
Because, you know, back then when he was super horny, just a gentle, you know what, I've had a really busy day. What about tomorrow? You know, just instead of having to say,
I'm
you know, like
tired.
let's try and talk about it.
Yeah.
So I think
see what he says.
The only way you're gonna like get through this, and also stop your worrying, because you're thinking this bottle of lube.
Yeah.
You know,
and also
yourself
I would
insane.
try and bring it up, not in a, because I don't want to damage his, you know, alpha dominance,
not in like
masculinity.
A sit down, I need to like.
I don't want to. You go at it from an angle of like, I miss, you know, I've really missed like.
It's getting hot and steamy.
Yeah,
you know,
like the past few weeks, like, you know, we haven't really been intimate. I miss being intimate with you. Like, is there anything like on your mind? I can't help but notice, because it's true, you can't help but notice that things have really changed in the bedroom. And I don't know what we can do here. You know, I miss being intimate with you, and just see what he says. And he might say something like, yeah, I know it's been on my mind as well, like I've been a bit embarrassed, but you know, I've just noticed a bit of like a drop in my, you know, levels recently.
There you go.
You know, it could be something like that. It might not be, oh my God, he's blah, blah, blah. Or I think you're only going to get answers if you ask the question, and you're allowed to speak to your fiance about your sex life.
For sure.
You're allowed to do that, and you should do that. You should speak about it. Why not? Like it's something it's a very important factor in your relationship. It's dramatic. It's drastically changed. There's been no environmental factors that you can think, oh, well, it must be that. And I'm not going to bring that up because it's a bit of a sensitive topic right now. You know, it's the math ain't mathin'. So I think you can so bring it up. You can be gentle. You can word it in a great way.
Yeah, and you need to.
It's not an argument we're about to have.
No,
it's
exactly.
it's an open, genuine.
I'm just asking
vulnerable conversation.
You're just saying, I want to have sex, and I feel like you don't want to. So what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Is everything all right? Is there anything we need to speak about? What can I do?
Because I've seen the bottle of lube that keeps, you know, that's going down. You know,
you could maybe say that if he says, no, nothing's wrong. And you can say,
I think if he's like, no, then I think definitely call that out.
well, this
'cause-
lube's been disappearing at a rapid
Well, this
rate.
lube's been getting used. What have you been using that for?
Yeah, just say that.
What have you been using that for? Is that on my art project?
My
I've been
own
using it
project.
as glue for, I don't fucking know. I'm
I've
probably
been
putting it in my hair.
putting the wallpaper
Oh, that's actually
up.
my body moisturizer. I've been putting it on my arms.
Gives me a shine like no
Yeah,
other. And
gives-
it's scented.
Yeah, it gives me a shine like no other. You should try it. Yeah.
Definitely see what he says there.
I think what you need to start being able to bring things up to your fiance and talk it out.
Yeah.
Instead of like battling with it within and hoping things change. He's not, because he might be super happy with how things are right now. And I don't
But
know.
there's no, like, he is a living, breathing human who has also experienced this relationship right beside you. He knows as well. He's not stupid. He
He's not
knows
stupid.
that we used to have sex
And now we're not.
pretty much every day. And now all of a sudden we're not. You're not going to bring it up and he's going to go, I don't know what you're talking about. Because obviously he does. So
Unless he's getting the sex elsewhere.
Elsewhere.
Which that's a whole other
can of worms.
can of worms. But it should
Hopefully
just be a
not.
super calm, receptive conversation where you're connecting and getting to the bottom of it and then coming up with a solution.
Like, I really, in a dream world, this should bring you guys closer. This conversation.
Because I feel like you've never had to speak about these things.
No.
But I think it's really going to bring
Before you get married, say the
Please,
vows.
yeah.
Like, this is a good challenge for you guys. Like, okay, so can we?
Before
We
marriage.
found an issue. Can we bring it up? Can we communicate it? Can we solve
solve it and move forward.
and move forward?
There we
Yes
go.
or no?
Lovely.
Lovely. If
stuff.
not, marriage counselling. Let's go.
I mean, a sex
Sex
therapist.
expert, sex therapist. Let's go.
therapist.
Should we find ourselves a quote?
Yes, please. Where do we need our inspiration? Maybe
I'm going to go communicating with
I was just
partner
about to say that
quote.
also. Communication quotes, quite simply.
Quite simply.
The power of communication.
Here she goes.
It's titled. Communication is way more important than what we consider it to be. It has the power to either make or break a relationship, just like how disloyalty can destroy your bond. Lack of communication also holds the same power. Because losing someone isn't always about what you did. Sometimes it's about what you didn't do or failed to do.
Or didn't say. Or didn't
Or
communicate.
didn't say.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yes, let's see if there's any other words of wisdom.
Anything a bit more concise?
Quite simply, we communicate, we fix, we stay.
End of story.
Because not talking about this now, it could escalate. It could escalate into other things, and then all of a sudden we've got a big bust up, and it's like if we'd have just spoken about the sex issue 6 months ago, we would never,
Yeah. So
it's
true.
like I've got a concern, I'm going to bring it up.
and bringing it
you know?
up whilst it's relevant, not bringing it
Exactly.
up 6 months later. And now
Yeah.
it's like, well, why are you bringing this up now? It's
Yeah.
been this way for blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Strike while the iron's hot.
Like this, we're currently living, breathing this thing. Yeah,
Let's do it.
What was that? We communicate, we fix,
Fix.
we stay.
End of story.
Because a lack of communication, we could break up.
We can crumble.
Because I'm thinking, we're not having sex, it's over. But really we can fix this. It's got to be a solution.
Get the toolbox out.
Absolutely.
Quite
there we go.
literally.
Right.
Okay, guys. Well, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for listening. If you would like a bonus episode of the podcast, you can get it every single Monday over on Patreon. We have a lovely time over there.
We do.
Episodes every
It's
single
beautiful.
Monday. It's a great time. You can join that if you want to.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
not, you can email your dilemmas to hello@thegirlsbathroom.com.
And you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok and on YouTube, The Girls Bathroom. quite
If we're
simply.
seeing you on tour right now,
Oh,
we're so excited.
woo!
If not, we'll see you group chat on Monday. We'll see you back here next Wednesday.
Can't wait.
Love you. Bye.